Hello, welcome back. This is being recorded a day before episode 5 goes up. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I was doing this, and as a result, I was just like, oh, I should probably do this, huh? Right, we were doing Gelato Beach. Alright. But, no, things have been okay on my end. I'm just waking up. I had a dream. I think I talked about a dream that I had as a kid that was recurring, where, like, you know, Delfino Plaza post beating the game or whatever. And I had a dream where I was exploring that again, and then I woke up and I was like, yeah, I should probably get back to recording that. And, it reminded me, I've played a little bit of Eclipse, which is a ROM hack, where it adds, like, new levels and moves and everything else, right? And it fucking startled me, because, like, this, like, recurring dream that I've had has always, for whatever reason, looks like how, Eclipse looked? At least vaguely. And I'm not saying that because, like, I just had the dream and I noticed, like, you know, one of the levels in the distance or whatever. No. If memory serves me right, and human memory can be pretty shitty, there was, like, similar areas that unlocked after beating the game. Because I had that realization as I was playing Eclipse for the first time. And I turned to Viv and I'm like, dude, do you remember that dream I mentioned while recording the other day? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, this is, like, exactly like those dreams that I was having. She's like, oh, that's cool. Except for the fact that I think when I mentioned this in one of the episodes, I think the only thing about the dream that wasn't accurate to Eclipse was the fact that, like, the way I described Delfino Plaza, nature taking back the island a bit, and there was, like, foliage in it, all that kind of shit. Foliage. Just in general, like, plants growing all over the island and shit. What you see when nature starts taking back, like, human structures and shit. That wasn't there in Eclipse, the ROM hack. Other than that, it was fairly accurate to my dream, where, like, you could just run to levels and just go in them. And I was like, oh my god. Because I don't know, it was just awesome. Finally, sort of being able to play that version of Sunshine that I had in my dream as a kid, like, recurring. It was just cool. I would do Eclipse on this channel, but that would essentially mean, oh, we're doing Sunshine a few more times. We're doing Sunshine another time, and that's excessive. That's fucking excessive. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. Maybe I could transfer my file from this to Eclipse, so then I could just pick up where this left off and not have to replay any of these levels, but no. I don't see a point in doing that. But no, it's a pretty good ROM hack. I think my favorite thing is that it adds a pretty good long jump. Because when going to add new moves to a game, you run the risk of, like, it not meshing well with the shit that's there in the actual game. But they fine-tuned all the new shit pretty well. I've never been a fan of that level. I just did, if only because of that red coin that, like, just loves to disappear in that every tiny little fucking crevice. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying, I'm gonna be real. Alright, let's see. Whoa. Shadow Mario. You know that meme where it's like Spider-Man, and it's Spider-Man on the screen? Or whatever. That was me as a kid. I was just like, Shadow Mario, as I chased him for like the millionth time. Shoot, that's me now, just... Probably gonna have to tweak that in post. Just so it doesn't completely destroy your ears. Why did I do that? Yes, buddy, I know. I'm gonna flex a little bit again. Maddie. I'm gonna flex a little bit again. Because it's been a while since I played. I may as well try. So... I figured out how to do this on my own. I know there's like a consistent setup that speedrunners use to get here early, but... Oh my god! I've never gotten it first try. Anyways, yeah. I could go into Peanut Park if I really wanted to. At Peanut Park. Wow, Maddie. Well, since I said Peanut Park... But no. I could go into Pianta Village, like, right then and there if I really wanted to. The game would just let me, because it's like, oh, if you got up here, that must mean you got the rocket nozzle. Nope. Mecha Bowser appears! Dude! What's a Mecha Bowser? Oh yeah, back on that language I was mentioning. I think that says Parco. Like P-A-R-C-O. Parco. I'm probably gonna just point at it like, oh, every time it comes up. I think there's another sign here that why would they put text there from the Yoshi if you can't even read it? Please accept my best wishes? Question mark? Okay. Anyways. Now, I used to spend a lot of time in this level as a kid. God, it's just so cool. Alright. I think the most impressive thing about what I've played of Eclipse so far is that everything, like, you could kind of tell that it's made by a modder, but like at the same time, everything vibe-wise. I don't know how that skips a cutscene, by the way. It just does, so I always do it. It would have played the whole, like, cutscene of Mecha Bowser appearing, which, I don't know. I probably could have done it for the YouTube video, but I forgot what I was talking about. I am so sorry. I was gonna try and flex, but apparently I'm not good at video games. Okay. If I missed again, that would have been pathetic, dude. Try to douse the flames with water! Oops. He's so tiny! I probably should not have recorded this as soon as I woke up, but we're gonna rock with it. Because this cannot be nearly as bad as when I tried recording high a while back. God. Which, for the record, I cannot find audio of. If I can find audio or anything of, I'll, like, just upload it as a thing onto the channel for, like, the funny. If it's decent enough. God. Okay. Dude! Are you fucking me? Okay, please let this one hit. I've never had this much trouble with this boss before. Yeah. Take a shot every time I say some shit like that. Okay, there we go. Never mind, don't take a shot. I used to be able to hit that shot like it was nothing. Hold on. Boom. There we go. The amount of times I've seen this cutscene, I'm so sick of it. Mario! Ooh! Looks like fucking... They should have made, like, Mario Sunshine, like, fruit gushers, and, like, made Bowser Jr., like, one of them. He would have been perfect. Or, like, Shadow Mario. That voice direction. I'm your mama. That voice direction is so bad. It makes it sound like she's like she's like you're Bowser's son. Like, everybody makes the joke, but I'm sorry, it really does. She sounds like she's putting on a fake voice. Like, wow, I had no idea you were my son. Wow. A strange old man in a white coat?
Why would you pretend to be Mario?
Papa told me everything. He said, Mario's a bully, he never fights fair. He said, Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario. So I tried to get Mario sent to prison, but they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again. You pest, stop following us.
Mario! So, I love the balloons design. That's rad as fuck, dude. Look at that.
It appears to be heading toward Corona Mountain.
You're a Corona Mountain. Mario. I like Mario video game. Oh my god. For the record, this will be the last shine, but I need to make a small little outro song for these videos, so then I don't have to just keep saying, yeah, this will be the last shine, and then like sort of abruptly ending it after I get at shine, when I could just start fading in some outro music. I'm not gonna have it done by Sunday, but I'll see if I can make some for next week's batch of episodes. I'll see if I can do it. Oh my god. Love the fact that it could just sit on his head like that. Alright, there we go. I'm assuming I didn't take damage? Okay. That would be really fucked up if you could take damage in cutscenes. God, this fucking level. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus, that was scary. I love the fucking bass stews, by the way. Doom, 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 doom. But yeah, no, I feel like a little outro, like how gaming YouTubers used to have their own little outro at the end of a video. I feel like that would work, just to like signal, yeah, it's coming to an end, so hopefully I can make one in a week. So not this episode, not next episode, but next episode there should be one. Anyways, that's the shine that I said I was gonna get, so, bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Oh!